Hello. When organising and designing a meeting, there are lots of questions that need to be asked and answered. But the most important question we should be asking is, why? This is the first part of the intellectual element of the Purple Monster PIE model. So, back to our first question. Why? Why are you getting people together? It may sound like an odd thing to say, but you'd be surprised at the number of conferences organised just because it's the done thing twice a year. The purpose of the meeting then ends up being retrofitted after the dates have been set, leading to mixed messages and confusion over content. Regardless of whether it's your annual conference, a workshop, a meeting with senior leaders, or even a team away day, it has to have a reason for being. It could be as small as simply getting a group together for relationship building and relevant fun, or as big as setting out the future company direction. Setting this out will create a frame for the day or days and will help you to fit key messages, content and activities around it. It's important that you settle on your super objective. Coined by Russian theatre practitioner Konstantin Stanislavski, in theatre, a super objective is the overall objective for a character throughout a play. For us, a super objective provides a through line and arc for the meeting and for all of the attendees. Not only does it help with the design of the meeting, it also serves as the final goal you wish to achieve as a result. What do you want your outcomes to be? What do you want people to leave the meeting feeling, thinking, doing, learning? Under your super objective, think about several more specific objectives for various points in the day. Make sure they're clear and to the point, and think about giving each session an objective that corresponds with your overall goal. When you're designing your sessions, their objectives and your desired outcomes, don't try to boil the ocean. Don't try to cram everything in. If you have 8 messages to get across, there simply won't be enough time and headspace for people to understand all of them. One thing we like to keep in mind when designing meetings is James Carville's famous campaign advice to Bill Clinton. If you say 3 things, you say nothing. Keep your objectives and outcomes in mind and stick to them. Setting a clear reason for the meeting, super objective, and desired outcomes will allow you to whittle down content and design a meeting that's memorable and achieves your goals. So number 1, don't hold a meeting just for the sake of it. Make sure anything you organise has a clear purpose and reason for being. Number 2, set out the meeting objectives at the start of the day. Make sure people know why they're there and what they'll get out of it. And finally, number 3, don't try to cover too much, or you'll risk saying everything and ending up saying nothing. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.